All Saints' Day, celebrated on November 1st, is a beautiful tribute to all the saints, both known and unknown. It's a day when we honor not just the canonized saints, but also the countless souls who've reached heaven. This holiday has deep roots in Christian tradition, dating back to the early church. People often visit cemeteries, lighting candles and leaving flowers to remember loved ones. In some cultures, it's a time for feasting and sharing stories about the saints' lives. It's a reminder of the sanctity in every believer's journey and the community we share in faith. The origins of this holiday trace back to the 4th century when the Church began honoring Christian martyrs. In 609 AD, Pope Boniface IV consecrated the Pantheon in Rome to the Virgin Mary and all the martyrs, marking the start of a celebration for all saints. Fast forward to the 8th century, Pope Gregory III chose November 1st as the official date, likely to overshadow pagan harvest festivals like Samhain. It's fascinating how this blend of traditions has shaped the way we celebrate today.
Did you know that Halloween and All Saints' Day are deeply connected? October 31st, known as Halloween, actually comes from All Hallows' Eve, a night dedicated to preparing for All Saints' Day. This tradition dates back centuries, when people would reflect on souls and the afterlife. While today we celebrate with costumes and candy, the original purpose was to honor the saints and remember those who have passed. So, as you enjoy your spooky festivities, remember that Halloween is rooted in a time of reflection and reverence. It's a fascinating blend of fun and history.
All Saints' Day, celebrated on November 1st, is a fascinating blend of reverence and relaxation. In countries like Italy, France, and Spain, it's an official holiday, giving workers a well-deserved day off. Imagine a day dedicated to honoring saints while enjoying time with family and friends. In some places, it's all about attending church services, but in others, it's a festive occasion filled with food and gatherings. This unique tradition highlights how cultures balance spirituality and leisure, making it a special day for reflection and connection. It's a beautiful reminder of the importance of rest in our busy lives.
All Saints' Day is a fascinating time, especially in Italy and other Catholic countries. Families visit cemeteries to honor their loved ones, bringing beautiful flowers, particularly chrysanthemums. Did you know these flowers symbolize eternal life? It's a touching tradition where people pray for the souls of the deceased, creating a sense of connection across generations. This practice actually leads into All Souls' Day on November 2nd, but many mix them up. It's a beautiful reminder of love, remembrance, and the cycle of life.
In Mexico, the celebration of All Saints' Day blends beautifully with Dia de los Muertos. Families create vibrant altars adorned with food, drinks, and photographs, inviting the spirits of their loved ones to join the festivities. It's a colorful tribute filled with joy and remembrance. Meanwhile, in the Philippines, Undas or Arawang Mga Patay sees families flocking to cemeteries, where they prepare meals for the deceased and spend the night in prayer. It's a heartfelt way to honor both saints and ancestors, showcasing the deep respect for those who have passed. These traditions remind us that death is not an end, but a continuation of love and memory.
All Saints' Day is not just a time for remembrance. It's also a feast for the senses. In Italy, you'll find Fave dei Morti, delightful little biscuits that symbolize the seeds of eternal life. They're sweet, almond-flavored, and a must-try. Meanwhile, in Portugal and Spain, the tradition shifts to Ossa dei Santi, which translates to Bones of the Saints. These sugary treats are shaped like bones and are a delicious way to celebrate the day. Each bite connects us to rich cultural traditions and the joy of honoring those we've lost.
All Saints' Day is a vibrant celebration in many cultures, marked by colorful processions that bring communities together. Imagine streets filled with people carrying beautifully crafted statues of saints, each representing a story of faith and inspiration. As they walk, the air is filled with uplifting songs and heartfelt prayers, creating a powerful atmosphere of reflection. These processions not only honor the saints but also remind us of the values they embodied: compassion, courage, and hope. It's a beautiful way to connect with our heritage and celebrate the lives that have shaped our beliefs.
All Saints' Day is more than just a remembrance of those we've lost. It's a celebration of hope and joy. While we honor the saints and our departed loved ones, we're reminded that life doesn't end with death. This day invites us to reflect on the promise of eternal life, a gift for all who believe. It's a moment to cherish the memories of those who have shaped our lives and to find comfort in the idea that they continue to watch over us. So, let's embrace this holiday as a time of connection, gratitude, and the joyful anticipation of what lies beyond. November 1st in Poland is a day steeped in tradition, known as Wysoki Święty, or All Saints' Day. It's a time when families gather to honor their loved ones who have passed away. One of the most beautiful customs is lighting candles on graves. As dusk falls, cemeteries transform into stunning displays of flickering lights, creating a serene and almost magical atmosphere. People stroll through these illuminated spaces, sharing stories and memories, reminding us of the enduring connections we have with those we've lost. It's a poignant celebration of life, love, and remembrance, where the glow of the candles symbolizes hope and the eternal bond we share with our ancestors. All Hallows' Day, celebrated on November 1st, has roots in the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. This was a time when the boundary between the living and the dead blurred, and people lit bonfires to ward off spirits. Fast forward to today, and we know it as Halloween, or All Hallows' Eve, celebrated on October 31st. While Halloween has become a global phenomenon, it still carries echoes of its ancient origins. The costumes, the trick-or-treating, and even the spooky decorations all connect back to those ancient traditions. So, when you're out celebrating, remember you're part of a history that stretches back thousands of years.